That was horrible.
That was horrible.
I hated it.
I hate everything, man.
I hated that.
I hate it.
I hated every minute of that. That was terrible. Hi. Hi. I'm Ashley.
I'm Mitch.
We're watching Love is Blind. Sorry, okay. We're watching Love is Blind Germany, episode 9. This is the finale. It's called Anything Can Happen at the Altar. I hope the things that happen are that people break up. Will this be the first season where no one says yes?
Hopefully. I'm hearing rumbles out there in the interwebs. No, just like people signing on to be influencers, getting like agents and shit. Like some of the people on the show are fake as
This show specifically?
Yeah.
Like
this one,
Germany.
Specific people on the show are being called out.
Who? Hani. Not Hani?
I think Ilias.
Oh, well, obviously.
Hani, I think maybe Daniel. Like all of them. Like that's like all people that get cast on these things anyway, because they're casting off of like social media accounts. So then you're gonna be just getting influencers.
Right.
So it's influencers on reality shows. Like what the I hate our new reality.
Regular people are probably scared to go on shows like this because there's so much backlash. You basically have to be prepared for the entire internet to hate you and say really mean things to you across all your social media platforms after you're done with this. And I feel like unless you're in for like the full influencer lifestyle, why would you do that?
No, it seems toxic, honestly.
Like to find your true love that you're not going to find because whoever like you find on the show is probably going to play you. Like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. I wanted to say on a more positive note.
Okay.
People in the comments are absolutely killing it.
They're the greatest.
You bring in the facts. You bring in the information. Okay.
German facts, French facts.
Right. My memory is really bad, and also my understanding of the world is very narrow, so it's very helpful when people do that. One thing that people said, the reunion is coming out the 19th.
Yeah.
So 2 days from now is the reunion. We will try, depending on when they release it during the day, we will try and watch it same day and then get it out right away. But occasionally they release these things late for us in Pacific time. So if that happens, it may not be same day and it may be next day, but we'll be on it. So
there you go.
Next thing is that someone reminded us that we didn't randomly call Marcel a serial killer. I had thought this whole time, I'd felt really bad on the inside.
Because we made that up.
I'm like, why did we do that? That's so weird.
It's
like,
kind of a weird thing
must
to go
have
with.
just been a random tangent. No, it was on the show because it's a double Scorpio.
Yeah, double
and somebody
Scorpio
on the
serial killer.
show said it before we said it.
And then we looked up serial killers, and it's like every birth sign pretty much. It doesn't really make a difference. Yeah.
You get crazies no matter when they were born. A lot of Geminis, honestly. So
watch yourself. A lot of white men.
Watch yourself. Yeah. You're the most likely to be a serial killer.
What are you talking about? All right.
But thank you for reminding us of that, because I'd forgotten, and now I feel like a little bit of my guilt has been taken away. So maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't, because I still did carry on the joke. So I still have culpability, but just like a little bit of it was
you
like,
didn't start it. That matters.
Mm-hmm. And then also, everybody's telling us that Madame in French is just for married people. So I am, in fact, a Madame.
I think we're thinking France. I don't know if we've heard outside of France.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it's the same in Canada or other French-speaking countries.
But it's like a nice thing, mostly, I think, is what we heard. It's like a respectful thing.
And it's everybody's Madame. It doesn't, like, it used to be more of a married, unmarried thing, but now it's like, now it's just Madame, because why are we identifying women based on their marital status specifically?
So I'm less mad at you now.
Yeah.
And I'm more comfortable with being Madame, although I still don't love it in my own home.
Somebody said an older person might call you a la jeune demoiselle. La jeune demoiselle?
Oh, I like that better.
Instead of mademoiselle?
You can call me that.
All right, we're going to go. Love is Blind Germany, episode 9, right? Unless you have more rants.
No, I just like to talk, so I don't
Okay.
like when you're like, let's move on.
We'll try to focus this episode, but it probably won't happen.
Do people care that we focus?
No.
Okay.
Last episode we were everywhere, though. Everywhere but the show.
Well, it's hard when the show's boring, okay?
Man, we don't have coffee right now. We already drank our morning coffee.
You're really funny. You knocked my socks off.
We were really tired last episode. One person said they imagined we were high.
We weren't. You thought, okay, this is an appropriate time for me to tell everybody that when we met each other, you thought that I was on drugs.
I thought that, well, you're so fun and lively.
Mental health issues, you know?
No. Mm-hmm. They're like drugs.
They're like drugs.
They're Montel's-ring, though.
This is just a really big moment.
Oh, wow, we're getting right back into the Hani and Daniel here.
How do influencers work in Germany? Like, do y'all care about your influencers? Are you annoyed? Like, in the US, I feel like we're annoyed by people.
We're annoyed by influencers for sure. Yeah.
Like, is it annoying in Germany too? Do they just hawk products that you don't want constantly?
Yeah.
Love is a feeling you've given me since the first time we've met. You accepted me with all my good and bad qualities, supported and cared for me.
You really did do a good job on this show.
Yeah.
Did anyone say anything negative about Daniel?
I didn't.
Have we gotten anything?
Even when we asked for negative comment, nobody said a single thing.
I just can't.
I think
I don't see any red flags.
The worst
with him.
thing is if he's just faking the whole thing for an influencer career, but like
Even if he
you
is,
never know.
He's a good actor.
He's
then,
doing a
man.
good job,
Yeah, somebody hire him.
I think of you as my soulmate, my best friend, and my biggest supporter.
I mean, she sounds like she said soulmate, best friend. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
1 month in, huh?
I'll always be by your side, no matter what happens.
Thank you. Thanks for making me cry.
They're sweet. They're cute together.
They're pretty cute.
I don't care what anyone says. I like them. Do I think they should get married?
I
don't know,
actually
man.
didn't see a ton of negative. People are still saying no, everybody. They often say that, but I feel that this time. But nobody specifically really trashed them. A lot of people do not like Medina and Sally. They think the relationship's fake. That's what I saw a lot of people saying. It just doesn't feel real to them. I mean, I see them smiling. Like,
they've gotten so little
we're getting
airtime
translated,
too that it is really tough. And we saw it's hard because with Hani, we saw her break down over her parents' divorce, and that made her feel much more like human,
more
right?
Relatable. Yeah.
But sometimes that just doesn't happen.
And we
for
didn't
people
get that
in
with
the course
Sally
of the
and
show,
Medina. Yeah.
right?
Honey, do you wish to take Daniel as your lawfully wedded husband?
Oh my gosh, what are they gonna do? Have they talked about it? Do they know?
Honey.
Oh, what's she doing?
Oh, honey.
I feel like she doesn't even know, dude.
I've often told you how I feel about you.
Oh no.
That's a no, right?
Oh.
No, I think it's a no.
But we are here for careers.
I feel that we haven't had enough time.
Yeah, we haven't had enough time.
Yeah, that's a reasonable response.
It is reasonable.
And I hope you understand.
She has to do what feels right for her.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him because I think he probably would have said yes, but I don't think he would have wanted to say yes if it wasn't a yes for her. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that she
I
went
do
first.
think he's disappointed.
Even if you know it's coming, that would be hard.
I mean, what do you do? I think he legit wanted to marry her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they stay together.
Well, that was the most hopeful one there.
So now all knows for sure.
Yeah, if it's not oops all knows, I'm done.
Because I don't have as many negative feelings about Sally and Medina, but I don't think they're ready to get
Yeah,
married.
absolutely. I agree with that.
So
Absolutely.
I'd be shocked if they said yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be an all-knows season unless Ilias says yes. And then what are the odds he and Alina are still together? Come on. They're going to get
0.
divorced, right?
I get the sense that his feelings are already much deeper than mine, and I'm scared that I won't ever get to that level.
Oh, so she's like not in love with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that sucks for him. Honestly. So he's like worshiping her and she's like, you're okay. She called him her soulmate in her vows. What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
this
How can
feels
your feelings be
bullshit.
deeper if you're feeling soulmate?
Yeah, because she's one of the people I think they said that wanted to be an influencer, like has an agent or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm mad at her now.
I think that's what I saw.
To what extent did you really mean it?
He's asking it. What extent did you mean what you said? And I question it too.
I want you to have the best wife that you could ever wish for in this life.
Because
I want you to have the best wife. It's not me.
If I can't be that person right now, then I don't want to disappoint you and say yes.
This is crazy. Like, after the vows, it makes the vows feel so fake.
I know.
Because just don't say all that stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and she said a bunch of shit she could have just still said, which is like, it's been great getting to know you and you're like an amazing partner and all this stuff. You don't just say like soulmate.
What would you have said?
Yeah, he would have said yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like,
Dude.
I would have married you. He's like, this isn't a joke for me.
It sucks because I get the impression they've had a physical relationship too. So for him, he's like, this was a real relationship for me. And it almost feels like she's sitting on that couch being like, this wasn't really...
This is just the show,
This
bro.
is just
He's
the show.
like, okay,
and he's
fine.
like, wow, wasn't the show for me, but
I
okay.
know. Yeah, all right, well, everyone then, right?
Really?
Me, right? Right? Me.
Right.
Right,
then,
honey?
right?
That was our only hope.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. It's my wedding.
Oh
What
my
were you
god. Ilias and Alina are gonna say yes. We're gonna get another no right now, and then Ilias and Alina are gonna say yes.
You think so?
I'm terrified. I'm pissed at Hani, man. That sucked.
Well, whatever. It's Honey's life. She doesn't
Daniel was
marry
a
that
real
guy.
one.
Daniel was one of the best men on Love is Blind
know.
history. Franchise, international history.
If anyone deserves to be an influencer, it's Daniel.
Yeah.
Man.
Whatever.
But they're shutting TikTok down in the U.S. So.
It's going to make things harder for people.
It will.
Does that mean everybody else still has TikTok, though? That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
ask. So, like, Germany has TikTok. We just don't.
Yeah.
Because it's TikTok America. It's like subsidiaries.
Yeah, they can't shut it down worldwide.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they can make sure that Americans aren't able to easily access it,
country,
which takes away, I mean, because we spend a lot of money on a lot of crap and we interact with social media a lot. So it takes away a huge portion of income, even for people that are not in the U.S. and affected by the ban.
Actually, one of the crazy things that I don't hear anybody talking about from a capitalist perspective, you're actually destroying a bunch of advertising for countless companies as well. Because the reason people are making money is advertising on the app, right? Because that's like anything else. Any other app, it's advertising.
Do you know the saddest part that I feel like a lot of people aren't thinking of is how many people are making their money that way? They're feeding their families that way. Yeah. Like, this is... it's small businesses for a lot of people.
It's a ton of small, because people don't think of like influencer careers or like social media platforms as like small businesses, but they are. One of the few small businesses that regular people can do with very little overhead and actually like just do stuff based on their merit, based on their character, based on creativity
too.
Exactly. It's taking away one of the easiest access points for creative self-employment.
It's pretty horrifying.
In the United States,
and then the response from a lot of people online is like, well, guess you have to get a real job now. And it's like, for a lot of people, they actually have real jobs. This was their secondary income. This was their outlet. Yeah. This was their way to be creative.
Well, it is just a real job, you know?
It was their way to be in community with people, right? It was their way to share their lives and like have friends all across the world.
Yeah.
And it's just getting shut down.
Cheers, everyone.
To you both.
To you, sir.
Sorry, anyway. Medina and Sally.
Sometimes I think we're so similar, but other times I think we're so different.
I just feel like I would love to know, like, as a breakdown of airtime, how much Sally and Medina got, because I don't feel like I know them at all. And I don't think that's necessarily a function of them not opening up. I don't feel like it's a Marcel or a Pascal thing.
Where they had less cameras around kind of thing?
I literally feel like we had less footage of that.
Yeah. Well, they were sort of a late ad, though.
Even so.
Yeah.
I just feel like we spent a lot of time seeing like Ilias and Alina and
there's
Hani
no drama here. It's not interesting.
Yeah, I suppose.
If they're not talking to anybody else, they're just like kind of going on dates and shit.
It's just frustrating because then you get here and like I can understand why people are like, this doesn't feel like a real relationship, and I can't tell if that's editing.
Yeah, I hear what you mean. Yeah, because I could agree with that, but then why is like a bigger question for me.
Love is blind.
You know what the weird part about the weirdest part about this show is that the experiment is love blind, but somehow the way that you succeed and prove that is by getting married to someone you've known for 3 weeks. Like, couldn't you just say, yes, I'm in love with this person?
Yeah, right?
Like, is that enough?
Right? Because this is marriage is blind.
Right.
Right? It's not love is blind. This is because it's only successful if you get married.
That's true.
They're saying that marriage is the only test of love or whatever. That is actually an excellent point I never thought about. This is ridiculous.
Often they'll ask them, or they'll go to the couples that said yes to be like, so love is blind then.
I ask you to take away her fears and grant joy to her heart, and that this day be blessed by you. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen. I do like that we get people from different like religious backgrounds.
Yeah.
You know, and like level of faith in their lives.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting to see how it like
different ceremonies and shit.
Yeah, how they go through the experiment. I hate calling it an experiment. It's not actually an experiment.
The show.
The experience.
The experience.
Look at the tie he has on his jacket, but like between the buttons.
Yeah, the chain.
I love that.
Like a jacket chain?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like that a lot.
Well, it's a different kind of jacket too. That's the button.
Right.
There's no like separate buttons.
I love that.
I'm sure there's a name for that. I don't know.
I think that looks really
suit
cool.
person anymore, but.
Hello.
He is just a smiley, laughy dude.
Yes.
He's always laughing.
He laughs more when he gets nervous too.
Yeah, nervous laugher.
Which I get.
Sure.
I do that too.
Yeah, you've always been you.
Look at that gold
gold
mirrored
floor?
walkway.
Yeah.
Holy
I want that in my
cow.
house.
Okay, no.
It'd be dirty all the time.
It would be so dirty. I'm bored. I don't like
you just
weddings.
say I'm bored?
Yeah, I don't like weddings.
Yeah, we're not
I'm
even
sorry.
talking. We're just watching.
It's not even their wedding that's the problem. It's like any wedding.
Well, okay. There's about to be emotions and betrayal, though. So
I'm a bad wedding guest.
you are.
Even when I'm at home in my comfy pants,
Yeah, I know.
I still am not a good wedding guest.
I don't recognize myself. I look so different. You look great as well. Your suit is so nice.
Thank you.
Oh, they're being very sweet to each other. I do feel like there's a genuine connection between the two of them.
I do, regardless of whether or not getting married or.
Right.
I do feel like there's at least a basic level connection, a basic level appreciation.
I do too.
In my experience, I always believed that I was a cold type of person.
He doesn't seem very cold.
He doesn't seem cold at all. It's weird how people's impressions of themselves are different.
Right? Yeah. We've only seen the smiley, nervous, laughy,
very warm,
generally warm person.
Yeah.
You managed to melt the ice block in me and win my heart.
Oh, she's crying. They clearly have a close connection.
Right? Somebody also mentioned, we talked about this last time, somebody mentioned that they called it, I think, oxytocin poisoning or whatever. I told you about this.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Where people stare in each other's eyes and do these exercises with people, and it doesn't actually mean that their connection's stronger, but because your brain chemistry is kind of easy to hijack, you feel like you're more connected than you are. And I'm just going to say that in terms of these wedding ceremonies, these people have all known each other for 3 to 4 weeks. They don't know each other that well, but they're going through the motions as though they do know each other really well, including these ceremonies. So even if they're going to say no to each other, you're in this heightened emotional state, you're staring at each other, you're saying these words of affirmation. That's emotional for a lot of people, regardless of your feelings in the situation.
That makes me think a lot about what love actually is.
Yeah.
And the kind of more, it makes me nervously think about the manipulative parts.
Oh, how much of love is a performance versus just an innate feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if you're in a scenario with someone that understands the performance aspect,
that's where manipulative, crazy, scary people are.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, but some people do, super manipulators.
It's not terrifying because some people, that's how they have to approach stuff anyway, right? Maybe I don't feel this, but I do know I care about you. And the way that I show you I care about you, I don't naturally make eye contact. I do it with you because I do care about you. But that could be used manipulatively.
Yeah.
I don't think I do, but.
Yeah, I don't think you do. But I hear you.
We now find ourselves at the moment where I ask both of you an important question.
All right, they're getting down to the questions.
That oxytocin poisoning thing is interesting. I want to look up more about that.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting.
Wish to take Medina as your lawfully wedded husband in matrimony today?
She's going to say no, right?
She looks stressed out.
She looks stressed and terrified. She looks afraid. She's saying no for sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. She likes him a lot.
As much as I would like to.
Oh, that's a no. That's a no.
It's fine, Sally. Nobody thought y'all were going to get married.
As much as we both would have loved to.
It sounds like he knows.
On the same page, yeah.
I know we both only want to do it one time.
Properly isn't... I mean, it's a nice setting, so then you have a cheaper wedding by yourself. You know what I mean? And then you've already had the opulence, and then you just have a nice ceremony.
Oh, they kissed anyway.
He still kissed her?
That's sweet.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
That is sweet.
And they're leaving together. Oh, that's sweet.
That's pretty unified. That's pretty cute.
That got me in my feelings.
That was more emotionally sensitive to the other person than the Holly and Daniel relationship.
That was so sweet.
You know?
Oh, that was really, really sweet.
That was well handled.
That was very well handled. Oh, that was cute. That was the best breakup at the altar I think I've seen.
Yeah.
That was great. Oh, you can tell how bad she felt too, having to say no.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fancy dress too.
Oh man, that's a beautiful dress.
So many sequins.
I love it.
So many sequins in a wedding.
I want to wear it so much. I want to cover myself head to toe in sequins.
I know.
That wouldn't be enough though. Sequin coat.
Are you struggling?
Sequin hat.
Coat. You're a golem over here.
I'm saying words wrong, and I don't know why.
But I think what I'm taking away from this experiment is that it's okay for me to show my feelings.
It is okay for you to show your feelings.
He seems to be doing a better job than he's giving himself credit for.
Yes.
Yeah, we're cool with the vulnerable side, Medina.
We love it. I love
I
it.
thought you showed up really well.
Me too.
So I did too. Okay, so go get your influencer money now.
We get your paycheck.
All right, finally, Alina und Ilias
Und?
und
Und?
und
Und?
und. It's probably dialectic, honestly.
It's just you.
Ilias und Alina.
There's a less than 1% chance of that happening.
Fallopen. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I think that's engaged.
Envelope or something?
Envelopen.
But honestly, I came in here and heard your friendly laughter. I'd like more, please.
They could have had such a cute relationship.
It could have been so cute, dude, and he ruined it. I'm gonna be mad when they say yes. I'm gonna be mad because I'm telling you, he's gonna say yes because everyone in his life is like, "This is the best you can do," and he's like, "But honey," do you know what I'm saying? And everyone's like, "This is your best case scenario. She's kind, she's beautiful, she's smart. Like you have the whole package."
She puts up with your bullshit,
right?
Oh God, this is just so crazy.
Because who in their right mind would be like, "You can do better than Alina"? You know what I mean? No.
Because I didn't know exactly where I stood with Ilias.
She put up with his bullshit so, like, way too far.
Yeah.
But, like, she put up with his bullshit, man.
How would that feel? I keep wondering. Stop it.
This entire show, I've never seen him as happy as he was when he was flirting with Hani.
He looks miserable with Alina, doesn't he? He's like, yeah, this is what I should do.
And even when they're cuddling and she looks so happy, and he's like, half the time, he looks miserable.
He looks like could be happier.
Right.
If I were hanging out with Hani. That's his whole vibe.
Which is weird because realistically, like, their personalities don't even seem like they would mesh well in a relationship. All I know in German is Eine Wade gefällt mir.
Eine Wade gefällt mir? Is that even correct?
I think it means your calf pleases me.
All right.
Correct me in the comments.
Deine Wade gefällt mir?
Is it Dinah?
Dinah would be yours.
So Eine Wade gefällt. My calf pleases me.
Meine. Eine would be a.
A calf pleases me.
Yeah, meine would be mine, and Dinah.
Watch me be saying something that's like really inappropriate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Deine Wade gefällt mir. Your calf pleases me? Is that...
Yeah. Calf.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking like a baby cow.
No.
You think it's calf?
I think it's like body part calf.
That's what you always thought?
This is what I imagine.
No, this is a change. You always thought it was a cow. Yeah.
No, I never thought it was a cow.
You thought it was a lake? This whole time I thought you were talking about like baby cows.
No.
Right,
Nicole was doing a segment on it was on body parts.
Oh, and your calf pleases me.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm so excited.
What? What? The fuck are you saying to me? No, what did you say? Are you trying to fight? Because you go up to somebody and start talking like that, you're going to get in a fight. You trying to fight me right now? What are you saying? What did you say? Why are you laughing so much?
I said colloquially, just like really fast. Clogway.
Okay. Clogway. Okay.
You're trying to fight me, apparently.
You can talk today. What's going on?
I don't know. It happens sometimes.
Wires crossed?
No, it's like sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth, and then I say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
My head throws up different possibilities. What might happen in the future? What if she doesn't feel happy?
He's gonna be like, here's my theory. He was talking like, oh, can I take her away from her family in the South and shit. It's gonna be his excuse, right, for not getting married. He'd be it's not gonna be good enough for you.
Yes.
No, it's all about him. He's gonna be like, I'm protecting you. Right?
If they don't get married, I agree with you. If they get married, I think it's because he was pressured by his friends and family.
Because that will be the most authentic moment emotionally. And if at that point my body says, don't do it or do it, then I'll have to listen to that.
He also has a problem with transparency and honesty when he feels like that's going to hurt people that he loves.
Which is bad. Yeah.
He's going to end up pushed into a corner. And then the problem with that is when they inevitably get divorced, he's going to be like, I really wasn't that into marrying you.
Ever.
And she's going to be like, wow, that's crappy because, like, you married me.
First time hearing it 2 years later.
I'm just saying.
Baby on the way.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I just feel like when people get pushed into these corners, she doesn't realize how not in he is and how easily he gets pressured into doing the wrong thing. And then, like, she's all happy and he's not.
Yeah, I hear that.
I think saying no today would have wider repercussions than one would think.
He's talking about the repercussions of saying no.
Yeah.
That is stressful. I would not want someone to marry me because they were worried about the repercussions.
Yeah. Nerve-wracking. I don't think we've ever really seen him like super nervous like that because he does well in small group settings. But then he's up there on the stage and he's like fucking feeling it.
And she looks stunning.
She looks like she's having a good time. I think she might be saying no. She just seems
really?
She seems too light.
If she says no, I'm gonna be pumped.
They passed it off to the woman first both times. So we'll see what happens here.
Okay.
But if they think Ilias is going to say no, they'll probably throw it to him.
Here with you.
Here with you.
I've
never felt so alive. The world of fear and lies. Safety in your eyes. We're done singing. Okay.
Everyone appreciates that.
So do you. Every moment would get me from there to you.
God, this season's so annoying. She's so beautiful. She's just a little ray of sunshine. He treated her like garbage all
Garbage
season.
for sure.
Garbage, dude.
Garbage, dude. Garbage.
I don't know what's going on with me today.
This journey has been a lot of things. Intense, magical, and just crazy.
Farukt. Is that crazy? Farukt?
Maybe. Magish must be magical.
Magish. Means something different.
I was gonna say.
And I'm thankful that I feel I can truly be myself when I'm with you.
I hope mine is half as good as yours.
It won't be.
For sure it won't.
You pretty quickly got to know my stubbornness, my anxiety, but above all, my overthinking and my insecure side.
I don't know if we're hitting the whole truth here, but sure, we'll call it anxiety and insecurity.
His platform on the show has been all around honesty from the outset, and then he's been the most dishonest person on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not perfect, but perfect for me.
It was fine. Mid alert. No, I don't want to beat up on Ilias either. Like,
I don't want to beat up on him, but I just don't. I'm not. We talk about our feelings while we watch this show, and it's hard for me to have positive feelings about him right now.
Yeah.
Because the way he showed up here was not good.
And we find out that he's DMing Insta baddies and stuff after the show. You know what I mean? That's what always ends up happening.
No, if they say yes, they'll pretend like their relationship's perfect. That's the problem too with like influencer culture.
If so, then please say yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I told you.
Oh my God. She went with a yaw?
He's yawing because he's not going to know after she yaws, dude. No way.
She yaw, dude. She yaw, dude. Wow.
He's not. Watch him. Yaw. He's going to yaw. Oh, man.
Wow, they're doing this to us? They're making them the only married couple?
So, then please respond with a yes.
I think it's going to do it just because of the pressure. They'll be divorced by the time we get to the reunion, right? Yeah?
I don't know. She seems like the type to make it work.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a yeah. It's a yeah.
I've never been more sure in my life.
9.
You would never. He's saying yeah.
Yes.
Really? Virklik? Virklik?
I mean, this is what's happening, so okay. Man.
Wow.
I'm going to have to practice what I preach and now be okay with the fact that they're together.
All right, whatever. Good luck.
I'm going to be mad about it for like a half hour and then I'm going to forget that they exist.
You're not going to because you have to edit the episode today.
God.
Fuck
you, dude. Fuck you. So rude. You have made up a weird little theme song for it.
Oh my God. Oh, what a dumpster fire, dude.
Oh.
Was?
Y'all, she hasn't seen all the stuff that we've seen, man, and they're married now.
We're made of diamonds. What is the song?
He immediately leaves her when he finds out that Hani didn't marry Daniel.
Which isn't funny for her, but...
No, it's not.
Being the...
Wife, husband,
That's crazy.
married couple.
It's really crazy.
He could, if he gets his shit straight and he doesn't step out of line, they could have a cute relationship. The problem is all the things we talked about with him. His avoidance, his lack of accountability, his wandering, like if he fixes everything about him, they'll be cute.
There was cheating in his previous relationship.
Yeah.
And then he did what he did on here with all the Hani shit, man. Like, no way. I don't
Who needs
trust that
Insta
man.
hotties when he's got Insta Hanies? Ba-dum-bum.
Do you think he'll be in her DMs now?
I don't know. I don't care.
Probably not, because he knows that she'll tell Alina.
Yeah, right?
Because I think she would.
Yeah,
Like, she'd be like, hey, Alina.
Well, especially because Hani's going to be out
get
there
your
dating
man.
and shit. And she's like, I'm not interested in you, bro. Like, yeah, Alina, come get your man.
Get
He's
him out of
on
my
the line.
DMs, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a mess.
That was horrible.
That was
I
horrible.
hated it.
I hate everything, man.
I hated that.
I hate it.
I hated every minute of that. That was terrible. Okay, what
So we'll see you next time.
this is okay. At this point, this is what I need from the reunion. I need them to ask Alina how she feels post viewing the season. I need to know if that shifts her perspective at all of Ilias. Have they talked about what goes on post that?
And how much did they talk about during the show? Because
Right.
he may have been more honest or on camera, but it's more sensational having it not shown or whatever. But whatever. How does she feel about that shit for sure?
Right. I need to know if anybody kept dating. It kind of feels like no, honestly.
Feels like no.
Because nobody really talked about keeping dating. I really thought Hani liked Daniel, which is a weird
And
thing.
she's like, I'm never really gonna like him.
Right.
I was like, what?
And
you're
she's
my
like, you're my soulmate, but you're more into it than I am. So.
All right, so we're back on the Hani train, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
over
upset
it.
with her for saying no. To be fair,
Me neither.
I'm upset with the way she talked before saying no.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you don't tell somebody either your soulmate and then be like, I don't know, maybe not.
You
That's
deserve a better wife,
ridiculous.
though. You're my soulmate, but you deserve someone better for your wife. What the
right?
hell is that, dude? That's
It's not
rude.
you, it's me. Right? Is that basically the same exact shit? I don't know.
I
So whatever.
want to see at the reunion if Tolga and
Hannah?
Hannah.
Hannah?
Right?
American Hannah.
American Hannah, German
It's probably
Hannah.
Hannah, right?
Yeah, I think it's Hannah. If they saw each other and how that went, did they watch Harry Potter?
Yeah.
What went on with that?
Yeah, what house are they in?
I don't want to know that, actually.
Yeah,
I don't care what your Hogwarts house is, okay?
No, it's Hogwarts. Oh, Hogwarts is the school. Don't you have a Patronus or something?
Oh, yeah.
Mine was a field mouse.
Oh,
I did the online test. I'm not that much of a Potter.
Potterhead?
Not much of a Potter. Is that what they call them? Potterheads?
Potterheads.
I'm not a Potterhead. I haven't really engaged with the IP since the last movie came out. Or a Lord of the Rings nerd.
Engaged with the IP. Engaging with the Harry Potter
I
IP.
I have not engaged with the IP in quite a few years.
Okay, I don't know where your intensity is coming from.
I don't engage with Harry Potter IP.
We're
And
more
I
like-
don't shame other
We're
people
like
for it, but
Daniel Radcliffe people, but not J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling people. If you know what we mean.
love Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
I always get the wrong
No,
Emma.
thank
Is
you.
it Watson?
Yeah, Watson.
Yeah, she's good. She's not after acting though, right? She just went on to be like a diplomat and shit or something,
I
right?
don't think she's a very good actor. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the
She's
problem.
like a nice person though, right? Nice person, but
Seems fine.
I mean, she's probably a rich, famous person, so she probably sucks.
Tom Felton's pretty cool. Draco.
Drake,
Malfoy.
yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
So was that guy that was in that guy
What?
that played the dude in Game of Thrones.
You're doing this so
No,
that I have
no,
to
no,
edit
no,
all
no.
this. You're
No,
doing this so I have to edit this long
listen.
tail.
The guy from Game of Thrones.
What guy?
The guy that played Joffrey. That everybody
yeah.
hated on him in real life, but he's actually he pulled away from acting for a little while.
Yeah.
But didn't we see him in some British TV show where he was playing some weirdo extra in the background or whatever?
I don't remember.
He's he to me he feels like he's gonna take that route of who's that
Elijah Wood.
no, Home Alone.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
He reads like a Macaulay Culkin vibe to me, like massively famous when he's a child as a child actor. But then like Macaulay Culkin played a bunch of weird roles after he was like super young.
Yeah.
And some of his later like young adult roles are like really great. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of hoping the same for the guy that played whatever.
You did that on purpose.
I did it. I had thoughts.
Now there's like a 5-minute interlude that I'm going to have to cut around.
No, it's not interlude. It's at the end. Enderlude. Enderlude.
Okay, what are you excited for on the reunion? Do you like Alina and Ilias together? Is there anyone out there that can tell me why that's a good thing that happened, please? Or do we all agree it's bad?
Marry, kill.
Oh, God.
The guy that played Draco Malfoy.
Oh, my God.
The guy that played Joffrey.
You have to stop.
And Macaulay Culkin. They all look kind of similar, right?
Marry Macaulay Culkin.
Okay.
Like 10 out of 10 marry Macaulay Culkin.
Okay.
I like when everyone was like, Macaulay Culkin's on drugs and horrible. And I don't think he was, by the way. Okay?
Was he not on drugs?
No, I think he's just a naturally skinny guy. Like, I don't know what people's problems are. Anyway.
You marry
Maybe he was on drugs. Who cares? Marry Macaulay Culkin. Okay, I like that man. I think he's great, and I love him with Brenda's song.
Was so good, dude.
It's so good.
His moment Saved alone is just like fantastic.
Wife and children, and she used to be a child star too, so they like get each other. It's very cute. Anyway, right. Marry Macaulay Culkin. Who are the other two choices? Sorry,
the guy that plays Draco Malfoy and the guy that plays Joffrey.
I would kill the guy who plays Joffrey only because
so hard. Go, dude.
I know, and I feel bad about it, but only because I just don't know a lot about him. You know more than I do, so like everything I'm hearing is secondhand.
I don't know a lot about him, but
yeah, and like Tom Felton, because why not?
Fuck Tom Felton.
Honestly, it's all creepy because I'm older than all these people.
Except Macaulay Culkin.
Except Macaulay Culkin.
He's age appropriate.
He's age appropriate.
Actually,
so you gotta give me choices that are age appropriate, because otherwise it feels weird.
He's like 40-ish or something, right?
Yeah, he's like right around our age.
Okay.
So
because he started so young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, fine. Marry, kill.
No. We're
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
No, we're going.
Marry, kill. Marry, kill. Alina, Hani, and
Ellie. No. I'm done. We're going. What are you doing? All right.
Just bring it back to the show.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Game of Thrones.
Back.
We're talking about Game of Thrones,
I know, but
Harry Potter,
back.
and Macaulay Culkin for some reason.
Marry, kill. Marry, kill. Okay. Sansa. Okay. Sansa.
Kill.
I hated the Sansa. Wildling lady, the red-haired Wildling lady that's now married to the guy that plays Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Jon Snow. Yeah. Or who's the last option?
Oh man, be careful.
Fucking Mother of Dragons. Yeah, that's all right.
So I have to kill one, marry. I'm killing Sansa. Sansa's dead.
Sansa's dead.
Sansa's dead. So then it's like, the dragon lady or marry the dragon lady.
Yes.
But I really like I think I'd marry the wildling lady.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm like a wildling, right? I'm like a living beyond the wall, kind of crazy, running around in the forest.
Right.
Yeah.
Also,
so I
you're
guess,
not a big fan of power, so I feel like you probably have a problem with the mother dragon.
Fuck the dragon lady, but then like get the out.
Let
you know?
leave, yeah. Hit it, quit it.
Hit it, quit it, Daenerys. Daenerys done.
She might hunt you down and murder you is the only problem.
But only if she had a reason to.
Because you hit it and quit it, man.
What if that's all she wanted?
So, like, you're dead. You can't even marry the wildling.
The dragon's coming to find me. All right. We're leaving.
We're leaving. Thank you for watching with us. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. For more of this quality entertainment. And give the video a like. It helps us out a lot. And it's really just the one finger press. So
okay. Yes.
You know?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Then I got it knocked and I started going
ridiculous.
All those tearjerkers.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.